this is a new situation all over again. So you have recently moved to a new city and joined your first job. So you were a fresher up till now. You have joined your first job now. Okay. Sorry. When you enter the office and go to the reception desk, the receptionist says that they were not expecting any new employee and that they have not hired anybody recently. That is what the receptionist says. Okay. You show her the offer letter, which looked genuine, and you also tell her about the online interview. She checks with the recruitment team and tells you that the offer letter and interviews were fake. What will you do in this situation? Will you go back to your hometown or stay there and explore some opportunities, and how?
Yes, sir. So when I first got to that situation, got to that place where I was supposed to go, so I would go to the receptionist and definitely I would show. But if she said that I wasn't recruited, I wasn't just given any job here, I would ask them to just check again. Check again. I was called. I talked with someone. They sent me this. So I would show everything I had for that particular job. If she keeps saying, if she kept saying that no, you are not needed there, you just need to go, I would ask them to just repay all the money I had to just give because of coming here. Because if there could be some scenario where I had to put my money so that I could reach that place. If it was all going to be fake, so I would definitely ask for my money because I just lost mine. And for other, I would if I had much money at that time, and so I would try to be there and just so that I can explore some opportunities. I could I could just take advantage of. And if not in case I didn't have much money, I would get back to my home.
Okay.
Because my point of view was just to go and get the job. This is what I was thinking of at that time when I was leaving for the city. So in that situation, I could have these two reasons to, yeah, either I can stay or I can just head home.
Okay. But what if the person there, the receptionist there, tells you that that is not their problem, you having invested your money and time into some fake thing? Because nowadays companies are very, they write about this. They are very adamant about this, that there can be frauds, there can be possible frauds, recruitment frauds, and you have to be aware of that. They tell almost each and every person around, right? So they are definitely going to say that. How are you then going to deal with the situation? Are you still going to tell them that your money should be back, or like how are you?
So if the receptionist says that yeah, this is not our problem, this is your problem, you're going to deal with it now. So I would. It was definitely it was definitely somehow my mistake as well, because I didn't care much a lot, because I had to keep these things in my mind. There could be some theft. There could be some just like fraud kind of thing, and neither side has had much mistake in this scenario, because I got frauded. I got I got I got cheated, and they also didn't have much to say about this situation. So it would better for me to just leave the place and didn't cause them much trouble because of the mistake I made.
Okay, all right. So again, Lakshmi, you are getting better. You are doing really good, but still there are some persistent challenges with you. The very first thing, a new word for you. Firstly, not a new word to learn, but the word to improve upon your pronunciation. You said alarm,
Alarm.
alarm, right? Alarm.
Alarm.
So be very clear. Be very clear. Go slow. Don't worry. Nobody is in a hustle. Okay. Then, yeah, in one place you said invaded. Now, invaded is uh, okay. Look, there are certain words. Invaded is a good word that you made use of. Okay, and it was of the you know, you used it for the right cause, but the situation was not appropriate. For the banks, it is like somebody breaks into the bank, or
Yes.
somebody burgles the bank, or somebody bursts into the bank.
Yes.
These can be the three things that can be used for the bank. Whereas invaded is used for those places, like if I am a country, for example. Okay, I have a country and I invade into some other country. If I attack them, if I take away all the wealth, that is called invasion. Getting
Yes.
into invade, like, and then invading, then that is called invading, right? So that is in terms of banks, no, sorry, in terms of countries, wars, in terms of wars, we say. So all the wars that we talk of in a certain premises, when you get into, that is called invasion. Okay,
Yes.
like you can say that somebody invaded my property, that can be invaded, right? But over here, the bank cannot be invaded. It can, like, the robbers can burst into it, they can burgle the bank, they can rob
Yes.
the bank, right? But they cannot invade the bank, they cannot break the things around in the bank. So that is why it's not the invasion. Okay?
Yes.
Then you said fake notes, right? Now notes has two meanings, so you won't be able to explain that in terms of the meaning while you are explaining. So you can either say, I would love to have fake denominations with me, right? So that in such situations we can hand those over to the robbers, right? Then yeah, one term was that you used was straightly. Like you said, I could not just straightly tell them, I could not just straight away tell them, straight away. Okay, straightly is no word. Okay? Either straight away, or you can say, yeah, over here straight away. Okay, in this situation, in some places there are straightforward. I'm a very straightforward person, right? So these things need to be taken care of. Then in one statement you completely went wrong with the formation. You said have those all rings, right? I
Yes.
will set the alarm. Uh, I would rather uh, what can I say? You can say that I would uh, make all the alarms ring, right? I would press all the alarm buttons, right? So that is what you can say in this situation. There are supposed to some situations, you said. There are supposed to be some situations. Be you missed out. Okay. Then in one sentence you said, I definitely would have read. Now would is used when you have a possibility of you know, you are imagining a future
Yes.
activity. But in the past, if you are talking of, then I definitely must have read it, right? That is the proper way. I definitely must have read it at some point or the other. So that is how you can frame it. Then you said people would lose their hope. Not only hope, people would lose all their hopes, because you're talking of the all. So the word you stated was people would lose all their hope. So all their hopes, instead of just hope, all their hopes. Okay. Then just in the second situation, when we began with the second situation, you said when I first got to that place, when I would first get to that place, because this is a hypothetical situation. I would. Got means you had already got there, right? I would. Then I did not care much a lot, you said in one of the statements. Either you can say I did not care much, or you can say I did not care a lot about it. Right? So either of it. Then one statement you made where you said I got frauded, but then you corrected. I got cheated. So that was the thing. Frauded is no word. Okay.
I
So
do all my mistakes, but sometimes when I speak, it just gets out. I just can't help it.
right. Not an issue. Not an issue. You're doing good. You're doing really good. Just keep on working in the same way. Okay? And keep on working on all these small little things. And rest improvements are, they can be seen. They are visible. And things will happen for the best, definitely.